club can attend the meeting tomorrow in Javier's office. Free pizza. And what time do we start? 5 o'clock?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. We change it for the winter. And our newsletter, Tom Whittemore, don't see him, but I think the newsletter just went out. I saw a copy on my email stream. So read it. Some good articles in there. The merch manager, Pat.
Speak up here. Just to remind you all, beautiful bags that have the zipper in them, and they hold the blanket very nicely. So come back, come see me in the back if you're interested in viewing it.
This is a small sampling of what we sell in terms of souvenir items, and if you're out on a cold night with your telescope, essential items. The next one is the workshop. We haven't had the workshops in a while. Tom's not here. I haven't been attending them. Tom, have you been going to them?
I missed last Tuesday.
Okay.
There was one this week.
Yeah. Okay. But we are, I understand we're homing in on Tim's mirror, getting rid of the turn down edge on it.
Yeah.
Still. No separate report. The inventory manager, Art.
Not here.
Don't see Art tonight. Okay. So the food, we don't have food anymore. So, pardon?
There is food tonight.
There is?
A little bit, right?
Oh, okay. Okay, we have a little bit tonight. Thank you to
Diane and Mom.
I heard it.
Diane.
Diane. Yeah. And Pat.
And also Isabel has a ticket that she has, and she said that she's got it in her car, and she may need some help. So help her bring it in.
Okay, I can't help her.
Somewhere.
Chuck, was this what you were pointing for too?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. So there is food tonight, and thank you. But we don't have a food manager, and we're not going to fill that position. We have a report from the webmaster, if you would like to make a few comments.
I think what you see on the screen there is we have lots of things where you can reach on our website. The events, of course, Chuck will be doing in just a minute. And links, lots of links. We have a forum if you want to join it. If you want to join our forum, please give me your email address so I know to expect you. I get a lot of spam or guys trying to get into the web forum that aren't members. And so please let me know. It's a great place to find out if we're selling things on classified. We have a classified section on the forum. Again, dark sky sites, night sky, weather, our contact us as you see here, the store, or it's Facebook is really good for our events coming up. Ruben Gutierrez, our past president, he's been maintaining that, and I've been doing a little bit of Twittering, such I forgot to do tonight to let people know there's things going on. But anyway, so those are ways of getting in contact with us, and of course the homepage for just seeing hopefully what the next meeting is coming up. That's all I need to say at this point.
Okay. Thank you, Tom. And either I've left someone out, or we're now down to outreach. We're getting through this pretty quickly.
Well, that's good, because I'm going to take some extra time.
I heard that.
All right, so outreach is pretty standard for wintertime, school science nights, and then our three usual things. So coming up tomorrow night, first at 5 o'clock, we will have our planning meeting in the classroom next to Javier's office. So it's just uphill from Herron to the planetarium there, and we'll have pizza, and we'll talk about stuff coming up like Astronomy Day that we're going to be doing stuff for during the year. And then afterwards, starting at 7, we'll have the public star party. So we set up the telescopes down there on the little road that goes to the observatory. And then on Friday, Valentine's Day, for those of you who aren't out celebrating some other way, we have a telescope set up at the Bacara by the Angel Oak restaurant in our usual spot over there. And then, like I mentioned in the planetarium, it's not really outreach, but the moon is going to occult Mars early in the morning on the 18th. So if you want to see, celestial mechanics in action. You can see that going on. And then this one has been canceled. I just sent out the email today. I don't know how many of you got it, but they totally screwed up their calendars, and so we're going to try to reschedule on some day, but it might be like next year. So that one's a goner up at San Ynez Valley Charter School. And then Science Night at Monte Vista School. We set up a little kindergarten playground, so as you come in their parking lot, it's off to the right. And we have a couple of telescopes set up there for kids that are there for their science night. Then third Friday of every month, weather permitting, Westmont Public Telescope Night, the observatory, which is next to their baseball field. And then the fourth Tuesday of every month for this year, Telescope Tuesday at Community Around Marketplace. We try to make sure we've got a moon to look at. And we set up in the little pit there in front of the theater by Starbucks. And then Astronomy Night at Ventura Charter School, which is down, you go like you're going to drive to Ojai, and then you take a right, and they've got a nice big dark field there where we set up the telescopes for those guys. And then this is always good when these guys are really organized. So Thursday the 27th is Elwood Elementary School out there by Sandpiper Golf Course. You know, they put foil on their lights and stuff, so you get fairly dark there. It's not bad. And then if you really want dark, dark-ish anyway, telescopes at Midland School on Figueroa Mountain Road in Los Olivos. It's right across from Michael Jackson's former ranch there, so there's some bright lights there, but we usually, manage to get those behind a tree or something, and we set up there for telescopes for those folks. So that's outreach for this month. But for outreach for last year, we have some outreach awards to give out. These are pins from the Night Sky Network, set up by NASA JPL and the Astronomical Society of the Pacific with like 400 clubs to encourage people to bring astronomy to the public. And so we have folks that did 6 or more outreach events during the year get a pin from the Night Sky Network. And first on my list are Janet and Martin. Yeah, these are real, fashion accessories. They're little cloisonné pins, and they're celebrating 20 years of continuously manned space in the ISS, in the International Space Station, which actually went over a little bit before 7 as we were starting the planetarium shift. Okay, next on my list, Bonnie and Bruce. All right, gotta find a better way to open these things up. Okay, Edgar. Edgar's in the Philippines. I don't think he'll be getting his. Peggy, all right. Thanks, Peggy. Thanks, Lauren.
Thank you.
Okay. Sez and Tom. And Tim Crawford. He's not here. Okay. Tom Whittemore. He's not here. Art Harris. He's not here. Patricia and Jerry Wilson. Patricia Forty and Jerry Wilson. Thank you. We had a pretty good bunch of these to give out. Okay, so Javier's not here. Baron Ron Herron.
Thank the Academy.
Okay, Tessa and Duff. All right, Brandy. You did something all right. Here we go. I'm gonna give you one. Okay, Andre's not here. John Atkins and Susan, they're not here. Chris Larson, not here. Diana Russell. Okay, Joe Doyle, Joe's not here. David Salvia, David's not here. Charles Schuler, there you are. Sean Kelly. Farshad. I know Farshad's around. There we go. Okay, Matthew Walton. I already gave him his. Dave Brell. Ray Ojella. Ray's right here. Okay, he's usually bringing goodies. Let's see. He's bringing goodies tonight. Okay, so that's it. I'll have to get everybody else their pins when I catch them at an outreach. So, thank you.
Thank you, Chuck. And now we have our featured speaker for this evening, who will be introduced by the Baron Ron Herron.
Okay, sir. Actually, you can hand me that microphone. I'll give it to the speaker when they introduce it. Gary, thank you very much.
Hello, young lovers, wherever you are. I'd like to apologize for the smaller accommodations. We couldn't get a bigger place, but we'll settle for this. New chairs and everything else. I just want to take a moment, if you don't mind, and introduce some new people. Gary's the new guy. He paid his dues. My friend Denny Epperson over here calls me every day of the week during July's big Oshkosh airport thing that's 25,000 people in Wisconsin. Okay, it's a big event for aviation, and he brought two of his friends. You want to introduce them? Tell us who they are. Marcy and John, and we're going to get them as members. Who are you? You a new guy or? Kyle. We need the young guys. We don't have enough young guys. And I want to say this before I introduce the speaker. We do have a radio show twice a month on the second and fourth Mondays. That's our high-tech morning. Our show rotates with an aviation guy, talks about airplanes and so on. The second and fourth Mondays, which will be this coming Monday, will be the first of our show. You may have seen it on the screen. President Jerry and myself, and who else is there? Tom Totten's coming, and Bruce is on the phone, right? And Chuck is in there, and sometimes Tom Whittemore. Now, in the future, who's coming? Next month on a Friday, it'll be March the 6th. It's Christy Cook. She's one of our members. I thought our speaker was one of our members, but we're going to get him too. Find out who he is in a minute here. Following month, Friday, April 3rd, I got the UCSB physics professor that apparently we've been trying to get for years, and he never came, but he liked my style on the email, and his name is Dr. Robert Antonucci. And he is big time. He's a friend of ours in a way that he sends all his students to our star parties. That's what he told me. And he's a crazy guy. It's going to be an interesting night in the month of April. And then May, I've got the whole half of the year because June we have a potluck down by the creek. And so May 1st, Dr. Jonathan Mitchell, I just signed. He divides his time and his research between UCLA and UCSB up here. Stays up here mostly. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's talking about, but it will be in the field of astrophysics. Not sure his topic, but I do know what tonight's topic is. I'm going to learn a lot. I don't happen to own a telescope. And the gentleman we have, I think, is going to be an expert on that. He was here several months ago at a meeting down at Herron Hall and introduced himself and said, could he come in? And I learned that he's right on target for you folks that really are into telescopes, I guess. Photonics, engineer, scientist for the Photonics, Freedom Photonics LLC company somewhere in our area. I'll let him tell us where. He's also a UCSB PhD student on his way to a doctorate with the Integrated Photonics Laboratory. And I'm sure glad you finally integrated that place because it was just looking terrible from you. And talk on astrophotonics for telescopes, communications, and sensing, as you read in the website. A lot having to do with quantum mechanics, gravitation, and I'll let him tell you the rest. Ladies and gentlemen, Steven, soon to be Dr. Estrella.
Thank you, Ron, for the introduction. Well, I decided to